Alright, good morning, everyone. Can you get back, please? Okay. So, we're about to go. Enough. You know better, little girl. Um, they just ate. I had Kratos in the kennel because he always finishes first. Um, and then he wants to kind of like sniff around the other dog's bowls, which is. I mean, I can control him. It's fine. But then once he's like, Kratos, let's go. He's checking out Mrs.'s empty bowl. But once he's hey, enough. What did I say? Jack, you want to play? You can do it outside. What did I say? You can do it outside. So, so I just but when he's not doing any of that, but the dogs are still eating, he's just getting into trouble in the house. So, okay. Alright, games begin. So, anyway, happy Mother's Day, everyone. Whether you're a mother of an actual child or you're a pet mother, happy Mother's Day. It's a bit chilly out today. Since I only have half of my vaccines, I'm not going to see anybody today. It is unfortunate, but I'll have my vaccines, before next month. So, my full vaccines before next month. So, but yeah, just be calling people, but it's fine. Now, it's really hard to get a vid of you guys when you guys are under this bench. So yeah, so I don't know if I actually finished the thought, but they just finished eating breakfast, so this is their morning playtime. And I have a service to get to soon afterwards. It's probably gonna be a bit of a longer service. Maybe not. It's probably pretty normal, but it won't end until like this afternoon naturally, and so because it starts so late. Kratos dominating. I mean, Jack is still like not accepting it, but she's also not really giving a correction. She's still being very nice about him doing that. So yeah, she's trying very hard to get Jack on the side. Okay, now he's giving up. Just wants to grab something to play with. So I imagine that Jack will eventually get to the point where she's like issuing corrections, like, nope, I'm the boss around here, because her mother is like that, and Jack's very similar to her mother, just in personality. But I don't know, she gets her athleticism from her dad for sure. But personality for Jack is definitely more like her mother. Her father actually has a fairly weak temperament. As a puppy, so I've heard anyway. I wasn't living with my dad at the time, but as a puppy, this dog used to just pee on himself if somebody raised his voice at him too loudly. So Jack does not have that temperament. She is very confident, very outgoing. Like I said, she's not. She's went through her first heat, but hasn't gotten to the point where she's like, okay, I run these things, I gotta keep this pack in order. She's still playful. I'm not sure if she will get to that point, or if the next whatever female I get will take that role. But we'll see. Because honestly, I haven't seen, like I said, Jack's the only female I have, so I'm really not sure how she'll react to other females. And by the time I get this other, possibly this female that just got born, but by the time that female actually arrives here, Jack will be very close to a year old, and so she should be fairly mature. She's not a very big dog, so the smaller the dog is, the quicker they mature, and so she should mature fairly quickly. If she was a Dogo Argentino Mastiff, I wouldn't be entirely sure. It's likely because Dogo Argentino Mastiffs, just in general, they are very they want to control the situation, right? They're not independent, but they want to kind of be the boss. And I guess it's not as bad as it would be if it was an independent dog, but they still kind of want to be able to control things and take over situations. And it's the guardian and the dog. The dogs are guardians. That's kind of something that they're gonna have. I guess it's just an intelligence because guardian breeds have to be able to think for themselves because if they're guarding the house, if something happens, sometimes the owner's not there to give direction, right? So they have to make their own decisions. But but Dogo Argentino masters are going to be a bit different. But we'll see how it happens, how it progresses. But it'll definitely be interesting. I'm fairly certain that Jack's going to be incredibly friendly to the puppy, wanting to play when we do introduce them. So any puppy, not simply just one puppy. Any puppy's just going to be incredibly friendly. I'm hoping that by the time we do get another female, or just get another puppy in general, that, oh, I forgot to let Paco out. Hold on. Sorry, y'all. I usually don't let him out when the dogs are out here playing, but he has not been out today. He was supposed to go out, but, before. Pacos! Come here, man! Sorry, I'm loads for laundry. That's my towel load. Come here, Pacos! I hear your steps. Come on, man. Hi. Okay, let's go. So usually I take him out. It really actually doesn't. I haven't actually gotten on the set schedule yet. Okay, come on. But usually, either I feed him and take him out. So I feed him with the rest of the babies and then take him out afterwards. Or he goes out while these babies are eating. It really depends on where he is when I am ready to feed them. Sometimes... Ooh, good girl, mama. You correct that energy. Kratos finally realized that Jack was out. Or not Jack, but Paco was out. So I'm gonna move away just so Paco can, use the bathroom. These babies will follow me. Okay. There they go. So, anyway. I actually don't think she was trying to catch him, to stop him. I think she was just playing, but I do appreciate it anyway. Here's a good girl. Jack. Where's a good girl, Mom? She's like, I'm busy, Ma. Putting dogs down. Girl, boy, you're gonna fall into that. I mean, honestly, I think he's big enough to be fine, but it's gonna be a bit hard because that pond is fairly deep, even though it's not really big. So it's just gonna be hard to try to get him out and also kind of remove all the sticks and stuff that are there. Or the tree limbs. They're not really sticks. They're way too big to be sticks. I'm about to be wiping paws. Like, I did clean the yard yesterday, but, dogs poop all the time. So, definitely going to have to wipe their paws down. Poor Paco. Look at him. So, I have decided, and this is going to be all, okay, Kratos is pooping. So, I have decided that I will probably be getting another small dog. Not anytime soon, but I do want to get a small dog while Paco is, still around. He's a little old man. Sorry, morning allergies. And it'll probably be a Pomeranian, but it also might be a Yorkie. But the thing is, look, I don't want a dog that does a lot of running around. For two reasons. First of all, Paco can't really keep up with them. Paco's not going to want to play despite their size. Like, Paco plays with nobody. Like, we used to go to I used to live really close to Chicago. So we used to have these little groups where it's like, oh, but Chihuahua owners, want to get together and play. And I used to go to those groups to, like, with Paco, because Paco's the only dog at the time. And I wanted to kind of get to meet people or whatever in Chicago. All of them were older, which was unfortunate. Nobody to really hang out with somebody. But I would take Paco, and even though, like, I say Paco's not like a dog person, and he's not, but he's not aggressive to other dogs. He just literally just ignores them. He's like, nope, and he'll go say hi to every one of the owners, but the dogs he's not feeling. But anyway, the point is that like I said, like, he is okay around dogs, but he's not a player. So I want to maybe possibly just get an older dog, a dog that isn't trying to play with Paco. But also, I'm not sure how that'll work, and I'm not sure if I should just get 2 small dogs. But I really don't want to get 2 small dogs, to be honest. I want to keep a small dog in my house because I am extremely allergic to cats, so I can't have a cat in my house. And so, like, I'm allergic to dogs too, but like, I'm way more allergic to cats. Like, cats will have me like choking on my own, mucus, which is probably too much information, but you guys have it. So I cannot have a cat in my house, but I do want to be able to raise the dogs around smaller animals, because well, pit bulls for sure, but more concerning with like the Dogo Argentino Mastiff, that they have a high prey drive. They are hunting animals. They want to chase things that move. That's just what it is. I mean, and I will say that his high prey drive is nothing like Jack's. But just in general, he has, Dogo Argentino Mastiffs do inherently want to chase things that moves. I mean, and all dogs, like, at some point, like, have a bit of prey drive. Even Paco has prey drive. He likes to chase things that move too, if they're small enough. But it really depends on the item that, I'm watching you, Jack. Paco, you can come over here. You just gotta stay close to the edge. So I want him to at least pee. That's all I want him to do. Oops, sorry, this thing's all tilted. Yeah, I mean, Paco, he's like quickly moving, like I'm trying to get out the way. So he will, what was I even talking about, y'all? Sorry, I lose my train of thought so easily. Yeah, so, I want to keep a smaller animal in the house, so that, I could teach them not to chase things that are smaller. And cats are definitely going to be a bit different. Cats jump up on things, it's a lot different than having a little Chihuahua who cannot do that. Or at least they can't jump as high up on things. And, the cats definitely have different energy. They are definitely more kind of, they're more likely to, run around and stuff within the house. And they're also a little bit more feisty. I do believe that, like, if a dog did get too close, they would, like, give them a correction. Cats give them their own corrections, and which is fine. But like I said, I really don't want something with high energy because of the prey drive in my dogs, or in my bigger dogs, and then just the fact that Paco can't really play with them. You know what I'm saying? So Paco's not going to want to play with them. So I want something, an animal that's like pretty chill themselves. And the thing about terriers is that anything with a terrier, whether it be a Pitbull terrier or a Yorkie terrier or a Dachshund, which is still a terrier, even though there's no terrier in the name, they have a lot of energy. They want to run around and stuff, which ordinarily is fine, but I just don't want to encourage the dogs to chase. So I really want a dog that's not a terrier, that, is still kind of around Paco size, though. I was thinking, like, maybe like a Corgi, or, what else I was thinking about? I was also thinking about some crossbreeds, maybe like, a husky Pomeranian mix, or, I don't know. I was looking for something. I just basically want something, like, that's still tiny. But the thing about the husky Pomeranian mix is that those dogs are still fairly large. They might be like half Jack size, but that's still very much larger than this little boy right here. Hi, man, you hiding behind me. Are you cold? It's a little chilly outside, but you have the longest fur. I think he's just scared of being, oh, my poor baby. You hide behind me, Pacos. I sorry, man. You want to go inside and come out later? Oh, Paco scoops. Paco has been scooped. I'm going to take him inside because he's not feeling it. I sorry, little man. Paco is the most spoiled. I'm afraid it comes with the age. The older you are in my house, the more you get spoiled. Spoops. I don't actually think he got a chance to use the bathroom, but if he doesn't need to use the bathroom, he's so cute. It's fine. But I was thinking about a Pomeranian. I was thinking about a Yorkie, but, okay. And maybe, I really kind of want to get a Yorkie because that was my mother's favorite dog, and she never got a chance to own one. My mother passed away quite a few years ago, and so I really want to get a Yorkie, like, just, like, in her honor. But I also, that Yorkie Terriers, well, I will say that Yorkie Terriers are probably one of those dogs that, are a little bit more feisty, which will be incredibly, beneficial to, like, raising puppies, because it's the typical Yorkie and the typical Yorkie personality. The Yorkie should be very bold, very courageous, very outspoken. And I say courageous, which is very outspoken, so not going to really take any crap. Chihuahuas are supposed to be that way too, but Paco's just not that way. I mean, how many of you guys have ever heard of a Chihuahua that wasn't, like, mean? Like, Paco, isn't a nice dog, but he's not the dog that's gonna go and attack. Like he'd rather kind of move away than kind of go and engage. So Paco's just not the one who will issue corrections like I really want a small dog to do, smaller animal to do, because that will help in teaching the dog like, okay, leave this animal alone, you know. Like these dogs do pretty well with leaving Paco alone. More so inside the house when there's no energy, because there's just not allowed to be any energy. But they do very well. And actually, Jack was the worst, and she's matured to the point where she won't play with Paco. I mean, during her heat, when she used to be outside with Paco, she would try to like engage and play, but it wasn't like, okay, let me go over there and tackle you like she does with him. It was, hey, let me go grab a toy and let me try to flirt a little bit to see if you're gonna kind of engage with me. But Paco would just move away. But if I do want a smaller dog that will kind of be able to issue corrections to little puppies and stuff. Not Jack. Tunes, no. Jack, don't allow that to happen, missus. This video is long. But anyway, the point of this moral point of this, and I'm going to end this video because it's been way too long, is that I really wanted to get a smaller animal that can issue corrections to the puppies and just can help the other dogs grow along with them. Mrs. Be a little less rough. Oh, we got nicked in the thing. Actually, her ears. I'm not sure if you guys saw that yesterday, but she has a little nick in her ears from Kratos just grabbing on them. So they're a little rough, but they still play. So, but anyway, sorry, I want to finish this point so we can go. But I wanted to get another small dog, first so that he can grow along, or he or she can grow up along with Paco and kind of understand the ways of the world in this house, and also, so there's not a point in time where these babies don't have a small dog in the house, so they can't forget how they react to small dogs. Like I really do want to get a smaller dog before Jack Paco's too old to really kind of do anything. But that's still a ways away. But I was also thinking that like, so around here we apparently have coyotes. I've never seen them. I've heard them. I've never seen them. I think I've seen them. I think I've heard them. Because there's just commotion that goes on sometimes. So I think there might be coyotes around here. I'm not sure, but basically, like as of right now, like Paco usually goes out by himself, and during the day I'm not really too worried about it. I'm just not really too worried about it because I can see what's going on in the yard. I have my cameras, and I mean the cameras during the day, like even though they have the night vision on the cameras where I can see out in the night, it's just not as good as just seeing things in the day. Like that's for sure. And so I just feel more comfortable during the day letting Paco out by himself than during in the evenings or at night when it's dark. So I was thinking about getting like a guardian breed that does not bark at, or is not known to chase smaller animals. Of course there's going to be a difference when when they're puppies. It's definitely going to be a bit of a learning curve, but just in general I wanted a dog that will be bigger, who can protect smaller dogs like Paco, but also won't bother them. And so in all of my research, it seems like the Great Pyrenees is kind of the best dog to get in regards to that, but that might have to wait till next year, or even later than that. I'm really not entirely sure, because the thing is puppies are a lot of work. And if I do get a Great Pyrenees, I do want to get her, which I'm pretty sure I'll get a female, as a puppy. I'm going to have to raise them. I'm going to have to raise her with the rest of the dogs, and then with Paco, of course. And I don't know. It just seems like it's going to be a bit of a mess, but we'll see. We'll see how it happens. Yeah, we'll see. Like I said, there's still other things that are kind of a bit more important than getting another dog. And like I said, And so Great Pyrenees is just not depending on who I go through, I may show her, she may get bred, but that's just not going to be my priority. It's definitely going to be the Dogo Argentino Mastiff. So just in that sense, she's not really a priority to get. I kind of really do want one. It really does make me nervous that Paco gets out here by himself. But we'll see. I don't know. I'll see. I'll think about it more and make more sense later. But anyhow, you guys. This is a late video. I'm about to go inside and find something to eat. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.